Hello, week. I almost said hello, week. Well, anyways, hello, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill. Welcome to week 49, year 2021. It's climb week, and we're going to have some fun. First, we're going to start off with 5 crazy things that have to do with climbing, exercise, which is metaphorical for physical activity. Hello, Andrew. It's great to see you here. And I hope everything's going well in England, getting ready for all the holidays. Same to you, Bridget. Great seeing you too. Now, the first thing that's going to be from Uncle Bill's house, these aren't as crazy because, think about it. I've been doing this for over 49 weeks with 5 crazy things every week. I'm running out, but I haven't forgot. One thing that you need while you're doing exercise is water, and it helps to have a good water bottle. This is a squeeze water bottle from Brita. They don't make them anymore. I love this thing. Anything I love, they stop making. Anyways, at least they still sell the filters for them because this is filtered water. Always good to have a water bottle nearby when exercising. Now, part of the holidays is getting holiday packages. I ordered new shelving unit, which weighed 90 pounds. So there's an exercise right there for you, carrying that darn thing into the house. They had 2 guys offload it from the truck. They did some damage to the box because the 2 of them had trouble carrying it. And then here's old Uncle Bill, all 64 years old and soon to be 65. And I'd like to say I just threw it under my arm, but no, I just I flipped it over a couple of times and then I carried it in through the threshold. And I'm not sure if I dragged it the rest of the way or carried it, but I did get it to the bedroom and I got it all assembled and I bought the wheels, so I'm all set. It's a nice industrial size shelving unit. It's 72 inches high and can't really show it to you because it's all set up in the other room. There's number 2, though, your boxes. You carry your boxes in from shopping. Let's see what else is in this box. Oh, now, right after I'm done with the broadcast today, seeing as we're talking holidays, and if anybody has any holiday questions, hi, Bridget. I think I said hi. Anyways, if anybody has any holiday questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. I am going to go on another walk. And what am I going to do is I'm going to walk over to the bank because Santa needs money this year. And the best place to get money is from the bank. Now, let me see. Do I have that mask and gun? No. Anyways, joking. I'll take it out of my account. So a camera, a walk, keep yourself going. Cameras help you motivate. Also, timer helps you motivate, but I think I've shown you the timer before, and I'm going to be putting my sneakers on. I have them on. And let's see, what else do I have in here in the magic box? We've already gotten to, 3? Now time for 4. 4 is Zeni Optical. I wanted to talk a little bit about Zeni Optical. I don't get paid for that, for promoting them. Actually, I think I already have talked about them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bridget, but haven't I talked about Zenis before? I purchased 4 Zeni Opticals for half of the price of what I paid for a quality pair from Walmart, but these are doing pretty good. These are my computer Zenis, and these are my actually inside of this aren't Zeni Opticals, but they are the ones for my VA, Veterans Administration, medical care. I like them. I like the Zenis. I like the VA. And I do like Walmart. I mean, it was worth $500 to try out the Nikon lenses. So we're done with Zenis. I guess that one doesn't count, does it, Bridget? You can be the judge. So number 4, we have a ball. Balls are good for exercise. The little knobbies, you can roll up and down on the back. Now, this one I might have shown before, so I have another one. This one was given to me by my speech therapist, and this is specifically for exercising your chin. And I'm not kidding. You hold this underneath and you open your jaw and you push against it. And that's to exercise these jaw muscles because, you know, when you get zapped with radiation, you tend to lose some muscle. You lose your, I'm just lucky I didn't lose my life. And I'm very happy that they did it because they did a great job. So that's number 5. And let's go with 2 more because I just happen to have them in the box. I haven't shared these little critters in a long. Well, actually, I don't think I've ever shared them. This one, you put it on your sneaker. And this is a way to have so that the cars don't run you over when you're walking along the side of the road or running along the side of the road at night. Now, the reason why I don't think these are made anymore is because you notice how they pinch in kind of? These are actually made to put on the heel of your sneaker. And then this little guy here is similar, and you put this on the back end of your bicycle. And this is actually a red light, even though it's showing white in the, I wonder if, oh, there we go. There's red. It's just when you shoot it right into the camera, it looks white, but it is definitely red light. You can put this on the back of your bicycle, or you could put this next to your bed. And if you wake up at night, and you don't want to wake up anybody else in the house, you just use the red light because that will keep people from getting woken up. Yes, that's the word, woken up. And we're waking up to the holidays. I hope everybody out there is having a good time getting ready for the holidays. Chris Kringle's already been at our house, and it does look like a yellow light. Yellow, white, close enough. But anyways, if you shine it on and it's still blinking too. I thought I turned it off and I didn't. See, it's still blinking. But when I put it on my face, that's red. At least it looks red to me. I hope it looks red to you guys too. There we go. Now it's off. Off. Andrew, how's life in England today? And have you tried, well, I know you got new recipes every week, a couple of them. And I love that. I tried, I made French toast the other day. I had some old stale bread, and I don't know if any of you know this. I heard this on the radio because they were doing trivia and having it looks red when it's on my face. That's true. And the weird thing about light is you combine all of the colors, red, blue, and green, I think it is. And if you combine all of those colors, you get white. It's weird. Who would have thunk? And if you have the absence of color, it's black, of course. And French toast, back onto my French toast story. Okay, so I made French toast this weekend. Also, it kind of made me think about I do simple. Andrew, how do you do your French toast? I do mine very simply. I just use a little bit of water. Yeah, water, dry milk, and eggs. And just a pinch of vanilla. Sometimes you can sneak in a little bit of maple syrup if you have that around. Adds a little extra zest. And I fry it in about 1/8 of an inch of canola oil so that I get it nice and bubbly. And because I deep fry them, sort of, because it isn't really a deep fried French toast, I don't use butter because you don't need it because all the oil is in there from the canola oil. But I didn't get back to what I heard on the radio. The radio, they said, when do you think French toast first originated? And I think it dated back to the Romans, and it was pre-1600. It was a long time ago. The Roman Empire was the first people to introduce French toast to the culinary world. And why it was called French toast, maybe the Romans didn't call it French toast. I'm finding that there are a lot of different coffee gadgets which had different names in the 1600s also. I have to have my water. Need water. And do I have anything else to introduce? Nothing else. Andrew, did you see my video on not thumbnail? It was on Thumbnail Hacks, but it was about the Storyboard program. I think you did, because I remember answering a question you had. That is actually, it wasn't you, it was Dr. Sherry that asked me the question. I'm sorry. There is a program called Storyboarder that's out. It's amazing for doing storyboards and for learning how to do story development. Something that Uncle Bill needs to be working on is story development. My problem this week for my exercise video is going to be the fact that Uncle Bill needs, oh yeah, there was one other thing I was going to say about exercise this week. When I did my push-up video, Uncle Bill really was tired after 23 push-ups, doing the male push-ups. For that reason, I'm going a full week this week in my 20-minute workout where I do 10 minutes, about 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then the rest on the maxi climber. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but it's always at least 20 minutes total. A lot of times 22 minutes total. I am going to add 10. Yes, 10. It doesn't sound like much, but late at night, 10 push-ups is a lot to be doing at the end of a workout. So I am going to be adding 10 push-ups for the simple reason that I realized I've been saying for years that the maxi climber is a complete workout. However, you get pulling exercise. With the maxi climber, you don't get pushing exercise. And for that reason, I'm adding push-ups. Also, with Uncle Bill, there is that not really a workout, but basically a simple diet plan, which I developed last year. Hard to believe it was already last year. But if you all would like me to put the link in the description when I do the description to this, I will put it in there again because it's on Gmail. It is free to the public. No questions, nothing. All you have to do is I think you have to have a Google account, but I don't get any information from you when you download it. So it's persona non gratis, I think is how to say it in Latin. Isn't that Latin? I'm not sure. Yeah, it cost you nothing. And thank you very much, Bridget. I forgot to set my timer, so I have Bridget. Bridget is a very good moderator. She is getting all ready for Christmas. And I did something this year. I told all my kids, I said, look, when Brenda, my youngest, hits 30 next year, you have to get all of your stuff out of the house. Now, one of the things that I realized was I want them out now. I need the space. Uncle Bill is with YouTube. I've expanded my collection. The tripod forest has bloomed in the living room. I have numerous tripods everywhere. I just picked up a cool little one, actually. Not really a tripod. This is actually an easel that I couldn't pass up over at the thrift shop the other day. because anything with 3 legs that holds equipment, I was like, I'm all over it. And this thing is a collapsible easel that I also decided to purchase because I can use it as an art easel, or I could put a tablet on there and then put it up in the background, or maybe use it for having the tablet record things. It's going to be pretty nice. And these legs, they go up pretty far. I picked it up for $6. This thing's like a $25 easel. And it had a case. So for $6, I'm all set. I would pay almost $3 just to get the case. So win-win. Love it. We all love win. Hey, Andrew, do you have any Black Friday wins that you have had this year? I did. I picked up that $78 Chromebook. I was pretty happy with that. It's surprising too, because it's actually fairly fast. The video processor is not as fast. So when you're loading up a page, it might take a second or two longer. But I was amazed at how fast the actual interface with my internet is. Because when I went to sign on to my internet for the first time, that connection was like, whoa, it was, I'm already connected. It connected so fast that it didn't think it was connected. It was weird because it said it wasn't connected, but I actually saw that I could see a web page, so I knew I was connected. And it was a bargain deal. And you got a yarn bargain deal. That's good, Bridget. What sort of yarn did you get? Yarn is always good. And yeah, the $6 was a bargain. $78 was a bargain for the Chromebook. You can't even get a display for that much. And yes, I am going to probably become I almost had the courage to try to do today's live on the Chromebook. I think what I'll do is if I do try that, I'm going to try it for a non-scheduled live and just go live and try that with the Chromebook. That might overtax it. I'll find out, because going live takes a lot of bandwidth, but my internet in the house should be able to handle it. Got some gray yarn and Chromebook. Our Black Friday this year. Oh, your Black Friday wasn't any good this year? No reductions on even Amazon. Oh, that's awful. Amazon and I've gotten to know my credit card my credit card company very well through Amazon. If you are buying on Amazon, I don't like to use the name, but they're actually all the big companies now. They have these third-party vendors, and you want to be very, very, very careful with third-party vendors. I just had one recently, the one for the wheels. I literally tried to cancel that order as soon as I made it, within 2 hours. And it took me a full 3 days of threatening and then giving them a 1-star review. And then all of a sudden my order got canceled after I gave them a one-star review. When it clears my credit card, then I'm going to go back and change it and say that, well, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and give them a 5-star review and say that they canceled with no problem, because it could have just been me jumping the gun. But in the past, I've found that if you run into trouble with a third-party vendor, it's best to get aggressive right away, because if you sit and you wait months, you might not be able to recover the money. And we are at 10 minutes. I should get in and cook. And this month also, I'm going to be going camping. I've decided that on my camp videos for probably the next 8 camp videos, I am going to expand out and explore the San Diego County campgrounds. We have very good rates in San Diego for campgrounds. It's $27 to $30 depending. My next camping experience, I think it's going to be a whopping $35, which is half what it would cost me to go up to Carlsbad. So I will try that. From January, Amazon UK are refusing to accept all credit cards. What are they taking? Bitcoin? That is just... Oh, I know what. Yeah, they're refusing all credit cards because you can always make your order and then go to the credit card and then cancel the transaction, dispute the charge. Yeah, Amazon's they're having a hard time. And I also was reading about a lot of companies in the United States, believe it or not, that are going under because of shoplifting. It's sad but true. I mean, we've become a lawless society. Unfortunately, a lot of the preppers are right on what they're talking about. Then a friend had written me today about 2 of our fast attack submarines coming into port, replenishing with top secret. I read the article and it basically was a bunch of hooey, but there are a lot of gloom and doomers out there, and it's unfortunate that there's what people don't realize is what you talk about comes into reality. The more you talk negative, the more negative is going to come into your life. So that's what's happening. Everybody's talking negative, so negative's coming into the world. If we all started talking a lot more positive stuff would come into the world. And is a word that I need to delete from my vocabulary. I've been trying out all sorts of new programs. There's another program, Characterizer, from Wonder Unit. Wonder Unit is a great organization. It's actually a film studio, and they have several pieces of software that they have let out to the public for free. Now, if Uncle Bill can figure out a workaround, a true workaround for Paint Shop, the PSD files, if you know of a freeware that does Paint Shop files, leave them in the comments. Excuse me, please. I have a plugin for my Paint.net program, and I opened up a Photoshop image with that, and it already it changed all the colors and did all sorts of funny things to it. I still love Paint.net, but it isn't Photoshop. That said, unfortunately, with Photoshop, I'm pretty sure that it is an online-only software at the moment, and there's no way for me to get it for free because Uncle Bill's price for software, my favorite price, is free. I have Open Office. I use that, and that's for free. Open Office is a great way to also track your physical activity. You can get physical activity trackers. And I forgot to introduce one of the things that I'm doing, and I forgot to put it on here. So if I could flick to an overhead camera, I don't have one, but I am putting it on daily. I have my 3x5 tracker system. This is my time management system. And the way I have it set up is I use the 3x5 tracker, and I couple that although I didn't tech them off today, but my daily routine is on my weekly. And then I have also, where is it? Monthly. Here's my monthly. So we're all set, ready to go. And Uncle Bill is going to do time management one of these days, my 3x5 time management system. It's much like my physical workout system and keeping in shape system. It is something that I've tailored to my life, and I think will make it easier for your life, because a lot of these programs, I got friends that are on the Jenny Craig, or they're on the thing where, what's the one where they send you the food? There's a couple of them. And that is so crazy. If somebody's trying to lose weight, use your own food, because you don't need, you can do portion control. We all can weigh out 5 ounces of this, 6 ounces of that. And it isn't really all that hard to go look at your clock and say, oh, it's 2 hours before I'm going to go to bed. I need to stop having any calories whatsoever. Nutrisystem. Thank you, Bridget. And try Corel program. Yeah, Bridget, I looked that up and it doesn't do PSD files. That was one of the reasons why I brought that up. The program that you gave me will do what's called a PSP file, not a PSD file. It's a Paint Shop program, and Paint Shop program, not Photoshop program. And did I say Paint Shop earlier? I might have said Paint Shop earlier. Oh, Uncle Bill with the words. The words don't always come straight as they should when you're getting older. Hopefully, I will remember my name in another 10 years. We'll see about that. And you know what? I'm gonna, after this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Because it's winter, Uncle Bill doesn't heat the house. It gets a little cold. So these are another physical fitness things. They're called Gators. I got these on Walmart for, I think, $12 or $13 delivered. They're nice for when you're in the snow. And they're also nice if you're stubborn like Uncle Bill and want to wear shorts all the time and want your calves to be warm. So I just put these on, and they won't keep my calves warm. It gets a little moist in there because they're actually water resistant, meaning that they're basically waterproof. Nothing is waterproof these days. They don't say waterproof anymore because something about the way guarantees are done and legal and everything else. And I hope that you all have a happy week. I love you all. It's Climb Week. Join me on Friday. I'm going to have a video coming out, hopefully on Friday. I've been late lately. So love you all and have a great week. Bye-bye. And I think, I've answered all the questions. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.